And we're live. Theoretically. Up. Is this we good? Yes, gotta stand back. In any case, we got a special day today. We're grilling instead of being inside, cooped up in the house, cooking sauces and crud in there. Today, I thought I'd take it out and take advantage of the lovely weather and grill. So, usually, I do each recipe twice so that people coming in halfway through can follow along. However, today, um, the plan is to it's similar to the donut stream where I just made a bunch of different condiments and things to put on the donuts and in the donuts, and then I just fried the donuts at the end. That's what this is going to be. We're making four different sauces. We're making Creole mustard sauce, spicy barbecue, honey garlic, and tequila lime. And yeah, so we're going to be making all those and then grilling up some wings and then spreading them on the wings and then seeing what's what from there. So, thank you. Without further ado, the first thing we're going to do is a Creole sauce because that's the only one that doesn't require heat. It literally is just mix everything up. Here we go. So, yeah, of course, I'm in an unfamiliar environment. So, bear with me. Wow. I feel like I'm really looking over you guys. Okay, so stone ground mustard. Is this a good angle? A whole half a cup of stone ground mustard. How much does this stuff make? 12 teaspoons? 15 teaspoons? Serving 30 teaspoons? Was that 10 tablespoons? A whole half a cup of stone ground mustard. So I might start out with a half recipe, and then if it's not enough, we can always make more. Where did I just put them right here? So, quarter cup stone ground mustard. Chose a glass bowl because you know the angle. So theoretically, you can see what's going on in there. So the recipe, the original recipe, calls for leaving it sitting 24 hours overnight. I can't really do that in the span of one thing. So that's why we're making it first. So hopefully it can sit as much as possible. So yeah, there you go. 2 teaspoons of honey. All right, we got the honey. And then the teaspoon. So the plan is we're going to make all of the sauces first and then heat them all at the same time, manage all the heat at the same time so we can take them all off the heat at the same time and then immediately move into grilling the wings. So I saw a life hack on TikTok that if you have something sticky like honey and you want to put a teaspoon in there, you can make a teaspoon size divot in the dry stuff and then just fill that divot with honey, something thick like honey, where the problem with honey is because it's so sticky, if you scoop it out and then pour it in, a not insignificant amount of a teaspoon will still be left on the teaspoon. So if you do something like this, where I put that teaspoon size divot in there, and then I pour the honey such that it fills up the divot, then there you go, that's a teaspoon. And hopefully y'all can see that. Hopefully y'all, is that? Oh, camera seems to have frozen. That's not good. Properties, deactivate, reactivate. Oh, and it's dead. Well, that's lovely. Click on that. There we go. I don't know why it freaking died on me. There we go. Okay, we good? There, okay. Yeah, I have the part of my stream covered up with a recipe, so I couldn't see it. So a half a teaspoon of, it says homemade Creole sauce, which is supposedly super superior to um, the Creole seasonings than the homemade to the store-bought stuff. So I don't know how true that is, but I don't really care. Truth be told, it smells nice. It's got jalapeno, garlic, onion, peppercorn on the back. So I don't know if that's, or on the label there. I don't know if that's actually what's in it. What is in it? Salt, spices, including chili pepper, red pepper, paprika. I guess it's chili pepper. Dextrose, garlic, sugar, onion, disodium inosinate, and guanylate. Flavor enhancers. Extractives of paprika and rosemary. Okay. In any case, hey, Sir Monk, welcome in. Doing amazing today? Well, thank you. I didn't ask. No, I'm just kidding. Glad to hear you're doing amazing. I hope you're as excited to grill as I am, and I hope I don't freaking torch my own stuff. Okay. Half a teaspoon of Creole seasoning. I wonder if Buildman's going to show up. I'm making the Creole sauce, Creole mustard sauce that they requested. Yeah, I don't know. I try to make my streams very viewer participatory, viewer inclusive. 2 teaspoons of horseradish. Quality seal. Had to purchase this special. Whew. Strong stuff. My father is offering to be a support. All right, so a teaspoon of horseradish, more or less depending on heat. I mean, this is spicy Creole mustard. Is it spicy Creole? No, it's just Creole mustard. So I'm gonna do a little less, but you can always add some more later. You know, it's easy to add more. It's hard. Well, some recipes it's hard to add stuff after it's done. If you're baking, you can't really add stuff after. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure if we needed it. It'll make an appearance. And a teaspoon of Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Saw a meme that was like, "There's 3 things that are hardest for a man to say. I'm sorry, I was wrong, and Worcestershire sauce. Half a teaspoon of molasses. I'm just gonna eyeball that. I'm not even gonna. Well, yeah, I could actually. There is some dry stuff left. So if you missed it before, you take if you got something already sticky like honey or molasses. I hope my voice my noise canceller is canceling out all this crap. It should. It's a pretty good one. So what you do is you take I need a quarter teaspoon, but if I were to scoop a quarter teaspoon out of the molasses, the problem I run into is a lot of it sticks and you have to use a spatula to scrape it out, and a lot of it sticks and it's just terrible. That smells good. So then what you do is you make a divot in the let me make sure you guys can see this. You make a divot in the thing. Adjust the focus here. A divot in your dry stuff. You see, there's a small divot in there. You'll see it, and you pour the sticky stuff into that divot until it fills it up, and that'll give you the right amount. That's a little bit much, but it's molasses. Slower than molasses in January. And a teaspoon of hot sauce. Came in a box, Tabasco sauce. Yeah, I don't know. You think probably need more than that, more sauce, like than that volume. Yeah, probably gonna double that up. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. It's an interesting situation, of course. I'm outside having a good time. Of course, started a little bit late, but it was good. I started a little bit late because Saturdays at noon, which it is where I'm at right now. Um, that's when they do the tornado siren test. So it was good I started late because I would have started and then immediately heard. Yeah, see, this seems really thick. Like the picture shows it like much runnier. Yeah, okay. Mustard, honey, Creole seasoning, horseradish, Worcestershire, molasses, hot sauce. There's not a lot of runny stuff in there. Might need to add some water or something to thin it down. And that's not going to be enough anyway for to coat wings or anything. So we're going to probably have to make a double batch. But that's okay. I was going to say, my lovely assistant removed the ingredients I no longer needed. Yep, got them out of the way. But I need them again. Are you a fan of chicken wings, Sir Monk? Eyeballing it. Yeah, my idea was to have like four of each, four wings in each, so I could go 8 wings, two apiece for myself and my father. Creole seasoning. Go. Worcestershire. Did the Worcestershire get taken away? Worcestershire. For some reason, I was getting that mixed up with the horseradish. Teaspoon of no, half a teaspoon of Worcestershire. A rounded teaspoon of liquid. Surface tension. And then some molasses. Teaspoon of horseradish. And then where the tobacco hot sauce and the horseradish. It is in my ice bowl. Got my cream in there too. It's like unfortunately the mustard is the main ingredient, but that's also the limiting stuff we don't have a lot of. So I can make another half recipe. Probably should stir this here. So I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. It says stone ground mustard, so I assume it's it's the powder stuff. You know what? But yeah, this is very, very thick. Yeah, probably gonna need to water it down if we wanted to make it a sauce. You know, this is like cookie dough almost. No, not that far, but I've got some water right here. Some water. There's bees. Went under the earlier. Have a bee say hi. That'd be cool. I saw a butterfly earlier. That'd be cool to see that come by. Because you kind of want it to be watery. I don't want it to super, you know. Yeah, you want your sauce to stick to your wings, but you don't want it to like glob on there. You know, you want it to be able to spread around evenly. Maybe a little bit waterier to that. Going for it. Yeah, that's more reasonable consistency. So there we go. That's a much better like toss in the sauce consistency, I think. Okay, so that's that. So the next plan is to all the other three sauces, the honey garlic, the spicy barbecue, and the tequila lime. All of them involve basically mixing everything together and then uh, reducing it over heat, boiling it until it's like gone, and then um, yeah, and then adding whatever last thing we need, and then that's it. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go down the line. We're gonna make up every single one in its corresponding saucepan here, and then we're going to like boil it all down all at once. So that's the plan. So no particular order. Let's start with the honey garlic. So we're gonna need the honey, um, soy sauce, honey, ginger, garlic, and chili powder. So honey is being reclaimed, half a cup. So we're gonna make a whole batch of this. Half a cup honey. So since a half a cup is big, you know, not as much sticks to the side percentage wise. So there we go. I regret to say the angle isn't the best. For seeing what's what here. And I apologize for that. Nice and gooey. Where's my... Alright, I'm probably flirting with danger here, but... Can I get away with this? I can. Hey, kitty woman. You're connected. It took so long? Oh, well, I hope that's not on my end. I am outside today, as you can see. I'm grilling. Well, I'm not grilling right now, but I will be grilling. I'm at a grill. How have you been, kitty woman? No, I don't want my MSI Dragon Center. Put that again. Your phone's being mean? Ah, rough. So what we're doing in here is we're making a bunch of sauces, and then we're frying up some chicken wings, and then tossing them in the sauces at the end. So what we're doing right now is we've already made one of them, the Creole mustard sauce. That's off to the side. That's waiting. Um, and then because that one, the recipe says that you should let it sit for 24 hours. Obviously, we don't have enough time for that. So we made it first so it can have as much time as it sit. The other three sauces we're making are tequila lime sauce, cream tequila lime sauce, um, honey garlic, and spicy barbecue. If you're in the Discord, I took suggestions and requests from viewers as to what I should do, and so I'm making a couple of them. I believe Phoenix wanted spicy barbecue, and Buildman wanted Creole mustard, so that's what I'm doing. And we're gonna see if some of these are any good as wing sauce toss things or not. So we're working on the honey garlic. We're gonna make the other three, other than the Creole mustard, and um, and then we're gonna try to cook them on the grill at the same time. Normally you want to do it on a stove top, but hey, we're doing it at the grill. Um, in a medium saucepan or blah blah blah. No, 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 no. Half cup honey, 2 tablespoons of soy. La choy soy. We're, we're running out. Got a 1 tablespoon. Holy cow! How did this? Like, who let this sit in the fridge? Who was the last person to do soy? Probably me. All right, let's fill that tablespoon up. Come on. Come on, soy sauce. You can do it. There we go. So honey garlic, this was the one I wanted, I believe. This was my choice. My mother asked into tequila lime. She said she's not a wing fan, but I figured I'd take her opinion since tomorrow is Mother's Day. Um, honey, soy sauce, ginger. Luckily, I forgot to. I just asked my dad, hey, we have ginger, and he said yes, and I forgot that I was going to look into getting fresh ginger just to grate and do that way. So we're going to be using powdered ginger. A tablespoon of fresh ginger. You know what? This is probably just an unscrew it kind of deal. That's almost this entire thing. I hope ginger isn't too prevalent in the other recipes. We might run out. There we go. A tablespoon of fresh gingy. Gingy. A tablespoon of fresh garlic. So where's my garlic press? And here's my garlic. So this is probably like a tablespoon. Ginger is so good. Ginger Island, Stardew Valley. Have you? I get so you played Stardew Valley, right? You haven't gotten. Are you the person who's telling me you haven't gotten far? Ugh, my memory, I swear. But there's an island in Stardew Valley called Ginger Island. It's like a late game thing. Cool thing is, if I got any like organic stuff, like you haven't gotten far. Okay, yeah. There's an island called Ginger Island. Way late in the game. Spoilers. Not really. So okay, garlic press. There we go. Let's get that. Ugh. Some skin fell in there. I want to put the rest of the garlic in there. Boom. And of course, if there's anything wrong with the camera or the audio or whatever, feel free to let me know. I am not, of course, it's generally a good rule of thumb. I haven't met a lot of streamers that'll get upset at you for saying, "Hey, the sound's weird," or "Hey, the title's wrong." Because a lot of times it's hard. I can't hear. Um, I don't listen to my stream as I stream it. That would be extremely annoying and make it hard to talk. So I'm in a new place. So apologies if there's anything wrong. Don't hesitate to let me know. Okay. A tablespoon of fresh garlic, half a tablespoon of chili, half a teaspoon of chili powder. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Half a tablespoon of chili powder? Holy cow. No, it isn't. Sound good? Good. Yeah, I mean my checks went all were all good. Half a teaspoon, we're eyeballing it. Yeah, it's probably half a teaspoon. Garlic. Ugh. So we're just gonna stir this all up for now, and then that's all we need to do. Um, I got some containers to throw the sauce and the chicken in. I might just want to throw the chicken in the pot and stir it around, pull it out. That'd probably be the same effect. So we're just gonna stir that around, and then once it's done, once we're done stirring it, then we're just going to set it off to the side, because the next step in making this part of the recipe is just boiling it down and reducing it. Yeah, honey, soy sauce, ginger, garlic, chili powder. Okay. Yeah, it's just to um, like boil it down to make it nice and thick. I said pretty thick as it is, but it says reduced to half, and who am I to? Yep, because this is an actual chicken recipe. Some of these are just like the Creole mustard was not a intended for chicken recipe. Have I played Enter the Gungeon? I have not. I have not played Enter the Gungeon. But yeah, I've heard. I haven't heard like awesome things, but I haven't heard negative things about it either. So, but yes, so some of these recipes, the Creole chicken or the Creole mustard is not a chicken sauce recipe. I'm just using it like that, so we'll see how that works. It's just a general recipe for, putting on your hot dog or whatever. Oh, goodness gracious. So yes, we'll go next up. Spicy barbecue. So this one, we got a big pan. Huh. So do I want to do a whole... Do I want to do a whole recipe for the big pan? Why not? The peanut gallery is saying sure. A whole cup of ketchup. So I guess spicy barbecue, if Phoenix Plays comes in. Good enough. They're going to be super happy. Because they asked for it. Guess your Prime expired because you got an ad? Hold up. There we go. Why can't I hear it? Whatever. Yes! But yes, the reason why, if anyone is wondering, why I just gift a sub to Shy, it's not just because I'm playing favorites. Shy did win an emote idea contest, one of the 3 winners, a while back, but they had already been subscribed to me, so I was waiting until their subscription ran out before I gifted them. Obviously, you can't gift a subscription to someone that's already subscribed, so that's why. So welcome back. I'm Mr. Beast. Haha, I wish. Honestly, I would not be opposed to be Mr. Beast. That'd be cool. Cause like that's the pipe that's like the pipe dream. Right? So my goal as a streamer um is like my first goal is to just like have a community, like have a relatively active community. I don't think I'm super there yet. I still have things where I ask questions in the Discord and no one answers, or I like look for suggestions, stuff like that. I have some lovely viewers right now. I don't want to knock you guys at all, of course, but you're only so many people. Ah! And I can't expect y'all to support my entire community by y'all self. Where's my brown sugar? There it is. So, that's like the first goal is to just have a nice community. I don't think that's an unreasonable goal. Past that is where it starts getting unreasonable. I start getting into becoming a full-time streamer. That's really, really hard. Um, and then after that, after becoming a full-time streamer, the next dream, actually I'll take that. The next dream is to like become a really famous streamer. Well, the full-time streamer would be just the fact so that I could, focus all my efforts on having fun and streaming. And then the next thing would be like a really big streamer. The reason being not because I just want the fame and fortune, but because they have the influence and the means, the funding, and the clout and whatnot to like do whatever they want and make whatever they want. And that's what I would like to do, like organize fun events and stuff. Like one streamer I envy that I was like realizing has it like the way I want to have it is like Ludwig. I don't watch a lot of his content, um, so I don't really know like that far. But like the dude is just like, you know what? I got all this money. Let me organize like a streamer kickball tournament. You know, just like that. It's like I wish I could do that. He's like, oh, I want to organize the biggest Smash Bros tournament in the world, and I'm like, okay, what? I wish I could do that, but I can't. But that's okay. A quarter cup molasses. Where did I think my dad's being helping me out and taking stuff away when he thinks I'm done with it, but sometimes I'm not done with it. Where'd my can opener go? I thought I Okay, we'll skip the molasses and the pineapple. A quarter cup water. You know what? I actually did think ahead for water. Joseph, like, did the can opener get got? No. Okay, I did not get it. Thank you. Quarter cup water. We can do that. Okay. Wait. Do you think I've gotten that's the hardest milestone in becoming a streamer? Um. So from what I understand, from what they say, um, the hardest milestone from like in the road to becoming a streamer. I guess it depends on like how you define becoming a streamer. Um, I think my hardest milestone is like getting like traction. That's a pop top. That's true. Getting traction. Like I think they say the hardest. I think those should be good to go. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. Yeah, yeah. Well, no, Ludwig has outright said. Um, Ludwig has outright said, you do not get viewers on YouTube. Like, I mean, you are Twitch. I mean, you do, but you do not start as a Twitch streamer. You bring them from YouTube and or TikTok or whatever. And that's kind of where I'm sitting because I had like zero social media presence. Um, Starting my Twitch. Zero. And I felt it. And unless I have some niche, like I don't have that's another thing is like I don't have a really good what am I looking for? Oh, it was off screen. Quarter cup pineapple juice. So this is just pineapple rings. Probably gonna make a pineapple upside down cake later. Whoop. Gluten free. Yeah, I 100% built from scratch for Twitch, and it wasn't even like I had friends on other social media that would come over and say hi because I I didn't have other social media, you know. If I announced something on social media like, hey, I'm streaming, come on over, like no one would care because there was no one getting eyes on it. Wait, did I even use the molasses? Did I even put the molasses in there? Pineapple, I know, right? Um, Does anybody remember? Did I molasses it? Whatever. We'll skip the molasses for now. Quarter cup water, a tablespoon tomato paste. That was what I need the can opener for. Um, yeah. So like, I will be surprised. Well, I wouldn't be surprised either way. Let's truth be told, but I'll be surprised if I get a new chatter. And there goes the battle. No molasses. Okay. Like an idiot, I just told my dad, "Hey, okay, I'm done with molasses. You can put it away." What the heck? There's like a divot in there. Weird. Yeah, I need the molasses. Where'd the tablespoon of tomato paste? Interesting. You guys are so clumsy. You fell over. Oh my goodness. I'm always having to look after you guys. How'd you fall over? Oh my goodness. Like I said, I love you guys, but you're just so clumsy. You got lost because of the sauce. Precisely. There we go. Not the best lighting. I mean, doesn't help that there's like all this bright source. See a juicer. You just wee boom. Um, but yes, glad you guys enjoyed the trip. You see a juicer right there, right there. Yeah, yeah. That'll come into play. That'll come into play eventually. That's become a fan favorite. The juicer. All right, water, tomato says another tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Did that get removed too? Um, that's fine. Tablespoon of Creole seasoning. Juice. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-dum, ba-da-ba-da-bum. I can hear myself. Yep. I can hear myself on your stream inside. Yep. No, Worcestershire. The wind's blowing my Creole seasoning. Oh shoot. I think I should be done with the molasses for sure. Tablespoon of Worcestershire. Rest assured. Worcestershire. Yeah, so back on the topic of like discoverability, the other thing is, I mean, I have nothing like blatantly obvious that fits me as a niche, right? Like I have um you know, like look at me. Look at this face. I'm like a straight white guy. Um it's okay cooking isn't exact. Yeah. I'm a straight white guy. I've got nothing like yeah. By the way, I think you sound weird when I hear you on tape because if you normally oh, that's completely unrelated. I thought I was having audio issues. Yeah, you sound weird when you hear yourself back. But like, I don't know. I don't think I cater to any audience specifically. Um, you know, I'm no niche guy. Does that make sense? Am I sounding like racist here? Um, Where's to Creole? A tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. Where'd the Cajun go? There it is. But yeah, I don't like it's so hard with Twitch to get people to click on your stream because if you think about it, okay, the default sorting for Twitch is by number of viewers, right? If you look at a game, it sorts highest viewers on top. Um, Creole Cajun. And even like with your followers, if you have like 7 followers or 7 people that you're following that are live, it will not display me if I'm not the top 5 or whatever because it only displays the top 5 viewership channels on your thing. So you can't even see that I'm live if you've turned off notifications if you have like 5 or 6 more people that have more viewers at that time than I do. So that's another thing. So the hardest thing about getting smoked paprika, the hardest thing about like getting those initial few viewers is if you don't have a consistent viewership, it's really hard for people to see that you have a consistent viewership. So you got to like pull people from like other areas, like with Ludwig, he pulled them from YouTube. Now I'm kind of trying to do that with TikTok. Um, we'll see where that goes. The other part of me is saying is thinking that once I go to Japan, I'll probably be able to leverage that. Oh shoot, that's fine. I'll probably be able to leverage the fact that I'm living in Japan as like a marketable thing, right? People will be interested if I just take a walk outside in Japan and be like, it's Japan. Um, Creole Cajun, 2.5 teaspoons of ground mustard. The mustard, the mustard, it's coming back. Kosher salt. Good enough. Two and a half teaspoons. One, 2.5. That, and I think one of my problems is I'm really good at making conversation with people. I think that's a strength of mine, but just talking to myself when there's no one around, I really struggle with. And that's another thing going against me of like if I have no one in chat, if no one's here right now, that's why I turned off my viewer count. Like you all could be gone, but I think that I have people, and so I'm talking and I'm being entertaining, more entertaining at least. But as soon as I find out, oh, there's 0 people in chat, oh, okay. Like what's the point? Yeah. Point is, yeah, practice and um, you know, being entertaining so maybe you can edit things down for later. But yeah. Someone took your number 1 spot in Duolingo. Well, I guess you gotta get it back. A half teaspoon of garlic powder. Well, none of this powder crap. All right, we're pressing. Cool thing is, I'm outside. I can just it's confetti. Ha! Yay! Happy birthday. Yeah, I don't know. It's not my birthday. My birthday is 1 month and 10 days away. I am doing a subathon as it will be the last um, month I have before going to Japan. Thank you. So yeah, I'm doing a subathon for that. And guaranteed part of the subathon, even if no one subs at all and it doesn't go any later. Get that 2-factor authentication, folks. You can get those emotes if you want it. If you set up 2-factor authentication on your account, they will that'll set it up. Quarter teaspoon cayenne. Did I grab cayenne? Yes, I did. I'm smart. Quarter teaspoon. Come here. There we go. But yes, if y'all wanna win the trivia, it's Carl the Pumpkin Man trivia. If you watch my streams often, oh, that's way much more than I needed. If you watch my streams often, if you watch my YouTube, follow my Instagram and my Twitter, check those out. All the questions will be across Emma Discord. All the questions will be across those things. Okay, quarter cup molasses. Can't forget the molasses. Did I do the molasses? I'm not feeling any molasses. And chat was saying no molasses. Molasses crinkles. Molasses crinkles are a high tier cookie, in my opinion. I gotta learn to stand back more. Better. Push this back a little bit more. So we're gonna mix this all around. And then we're gonna set it aside, and then we're gonna do the tequila lime sauce. Now the thing about all these, they all need to be boiled. And reduced. Become thicker. So we're just gonna boil them on the grill all at once. So mix that all up. It's a lot of barbecue sauce. Holy cow. Got channel points burning a hole in your pocket. I do have a lot of my channel points disabled for cooking streams because obviously, um, like I can't do a guest appearance plushie. Like I'm not gonna do that with an open flame, and I'm not gonna drag my plushies out here. So if you want to spend them, go ahead. Just know that there are more channel points rewards on normal streams. So there will be more Monday when I'm playing Hyrule Warriors. So spend them on whatever you like, but just know that. Okay, so now we're doing the tequila lime. Do I have an Amazon wish list? I do not. I do not have an Amazon wish list. I don't know how to set that up. I don't know. I always feel weird just doing that directly. That and I don't really have, excuse me, much of a wish list for stream. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Is that a thing where like game over, man? Isn't that a thing where basically like someone can buy you something off of Amazon and it secretly like it doesn't tell you their address? Um, it's not relevant. Who cares? Extravagance, kitty woman, extravagance. It's like so it like doesn't tell you their address. So you can keep it private, but it like order it and then it ships it to them or something. Um, yeah. All right, tequila. Combine the tequila, half a cup white tequila. This is silver tequila. I don't know what the difference is. I don't really care. What? It's white. She doesn't smell like anything. Oh, there we go. Now it smells like alcohol. Yeah, this makes a couple, like a cup or 2 cups or something. Yeah, so we're making a full batch. Oh, I just, if you drink and you're of the age of legal drinking in your country, good for you. Make sure to do it responsibly, but I really hate alcohol. I hate how it smells. I hate how people act when they're drunk. Oh, hate it. Okay, so next up we need a um we need to squeeze some limes. This is where Sir Monk's juicer is coming in. Using a chef's knife, a butcher knife. You are of age. Are you do you partake in the alcohols? What's your opinion on it? The juicer. Depends on how. Okay. Yeah. Now that's like I feel like in the US there's such a um like during your college age, your university days, there's such an acceptance on overdoing it with alcohol, you know, taking shots and whatever. Sir Monk, what's the age of drinking or whatever in Switzerland? You're in Switzerland, right? All right, so that we're juicing all this for the juice. And I made orange chicken once on stream, and I included the pulp with it, and that was a good decision. It made it thickened it, but it didn't taste pulpy. You know, it wasn't like ugh. Is this not ripe? These things are hard. What? I picked the limes. Don't like it strong and mixed drinks. I mean, that's the thing. See, because here's my thing. Like, I would think I would like a mixed drink, like a fancy drink, over getting liquor. But at that point, like, why not just get the drink virgin? You know, like if you're drinking it because it tastes fruity, you can get that without the liquor, right? That's my opinion on it. That and beer smells bad. I never want to have it. Should have seen me. It was like during the I was making fish and chips one day, and it was beer battered uh batter for the fish, and I was like, ugh, gross. Ugh. Wouldn't be the same though. And beer is not good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the it smells bad. Holy cow! This is like hard, like not like difficult, and also like they're physically like the rocks. Cider is great. I mean, I'll drink apple cider, but I mean, you don't need to. Like, it doesn't need to be alcohol-y. Does it affect the taste in a positive way, or do you just like the effect it has on you? Bubbly cider, yeah, you get the alcohol production and the CO2 fermentation makes it bubbly. But you could do that with a carbonator, right? Take some salt. Yeah, you can make sparkling cider, sparkling apple cider. I've had that. Yeah, hard cider, tasty. Fruit drinks, it has three times the the Hall, HOL, than the fermented wheat tea. Alcohol, the Hall, the alcohol, fermented wheat tea. That's the first. Never heard that people call beer fermented wheat tea. I feel like I'm gonna break the grill putting this much pressure, downward pressure on the cider, on the cider, on the lime. Now you guys got me thinking about cider. I want some apple cider now. What was it? I used some apple cider. Yeah, we went to the store and we were like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna be in season, like we're not gonna be there. But when we found like a bottled one, like a big like name brand one, but then we went over to the produce section and it was in the in by the gallon, and we're like, oh, we just need a little bit. Oh shoot, did that apple pie filling ever get used? It did. Good. Okay. Good. 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 Yeah, I made some apple pie filling for donuts. See, if you make a good cider, the sweetness of the cider is balanced out. If you make it out of good apple, the sweetness of the cider is balanced out by the tartness of the apple. You got to pick a good apple for it. I don't like super sweet cider. Did both your parents drink? Okay. Do you know if mother's side parents drank at all? Oh, okay. They all smoked, right? They all smoked, yeah. You mix ginger ale with a little bit of honey, a little bit of lemon juice, and a bit of ginger juice. It becomes very gaming. gaming. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice or lime juice, fresh squeezed. I almost added that to the barbecue. It's probably a bit more than 2 tablespoons, but that's fine. That is more than fine. And I don't bother filtering out any more of the pulp. Who am I talking to? My father. He was in the background. Warm apple cider with cinnamon whipped cream. That's interesting. I'm going to wash my hands. They're all sticky from the limes. I'll be right back. Wait a minute. I've got this dish right here of water that I got smart. I got a water dish just for this specific thing. But yeah, my dad's off screen. Since we're doing the usually he's not too involved in the cooking stream, but since we're doing outside and the grill and it's a different thing, he's running things back and forth for me. Pulp. Yeah, I'm not bothering filtering out the pulp, hyper filtering out the pulp, like I did with the lemonade and the limeade that I made, because I found that when we did the orange chicken, this is a similar kind of recipe. It helps thicken it, but you don't notice that the pulp is in there. Shallots. 2 tablespoons of minced shallots. So this is like a 2 tablespoon boy. Like I said, so since we're outside, to properly dispose of the shallots, shallot skin. You don't dispose of the shallots. It's kind of the thing that we're using. I don't think we need to zest it at all. Let's check. No zest. Did you just hit the power line with a lime? Whee! So I gave my dad just asked if I was done with if I needed to zest the lime skins or anything. I said no, so he said okay. Here's how to dispose of them, and you just chucked them in the yard. We got some critters. Take them away. Yeah, threw them in the compost pile too. So there we go. Chop it up nice and good, nice and yummy. Maybe we should do should I do just like a beverage stream? Actually, no. If you have beverages that you want me to make, honestly, those are really good suggestions, because not a lot of people suggest beverages in the cooking channel in the Discord. So I always appreciate it, because it's always a good dish to make. Like, make a main dish and then a side dish that is a beverage. So yeah, if y'all are suggesting all these things, drop them in the Discord. Just beverages. I'm not going to make an alcoholic beverage. I have decided that I will probably never drink ever. I just don't like the concept. We'll see when I go to Japan. They try to take me to a work party. But yeah, I'm never going to drink. So just normal, soft beverages. No hard. I would appreciate that. Would it be inappropriate to run shallots through a garlic press for mincing them? Would that be effective? It might. I don't see why not. But yeah, if you come across any drinks, non-alcoholic, that you want to see me try out for whatever reason, or you think I'd like, feel free to drop them in the Discord in the cooking channel because yeah, like these, I'm making chicken wings, right? And I've got nothing to drink, so I'll just grab some milk, right? But it's cool. I mean, this I'm doing enough this stream that I'm more than fine with. Um, that I'm more than fine with not having a drink because it just takes too much. Be effective for a shell. You know, let's look. Like, given that I've already chopped them up. I don't know. Seems to be working. Do 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 do. So, who in chat, if I may ask, is a cooking aficionado? Anybody else a cooking fan here? I certainly am. I like cooking. That's why I do these streams, just for kicks, for funsies. And they get the views. You know, it's nice. It's really nice. Truth be told, to stand up every once in a while. Don't get me wrong. I love playing video games. I love sitting in my. I love my recliner. It's awesome. Wouldn't trade it for the world. But it's nice to have at least once a week where I just get up and walk around and move around, um, instead of like more or less mindlessly playing a game. And it makes me unique. How many other streamers do you follow? You like watching cooking? Fair enough. How many other streamers do y'all follow? Either do regularly or even have ever done a cooking stream? There we go. I don't know if that's the most effective thing either, but it worked enough. Till I get big enough, I'll have Gordon Ramsay on, and I'll have him yell at me for 3 hours. Where's the lamb sauce? Rinsing my hands off in my rinse water. Okay. That would be cool though, to do a cooking stream and have like be big enough that I could have Gordon Ramsay. Honey milk? Honey milk. Like honey milk tea? Or I used to get there's a place called Ding Tea. It was like over the field and across the road. It was pretty close to my dorm. So sometimes myself and the other resident assistants, my coworkers, we'd walk over to Ding Tea and we would 2 tablespoons. Oh, it's a lot more. We would get boba tea, bubble tea, and I would get the honey milk tea with clear boba, and it was good. Expensive, but good. Make it tea, but you heat milk with honey and spices. Yeah, see, that's a good idea. Like a real quick one. If I'm making, especially like a heftier recipe, and you can just kind of throw that in where I just heat milk and throw some spices in there and drink that along. That's a good idea. Are you in the Discord / do you have Discord, Kitty Woman? That would be awesome if you could either suggest it, or if you have a link to a recipe, feel free to drop that in the cooking channel. I'd appreciate that. If not, then just bug me about it. Look tasty and paired with spice could work. But yeah. Ugh. I encourage anyone and everyone to suggest things for the channel. You know, I have a suggestions channel in the Discord specifically for that purpose. Of getting feedback. You're on Discord. You only got 15 minutes before work. Okay, that's fine. Feel free to either suggest it later, or even if you don't, whatever, you can remind me again in Discord, and I'll remind you, or on Twitch, and I can remind you again. It's fine. Dang, you work Sundays too, or Saturdays too? I'm just realizing. You get a day? You ever get a day off? Oh shoot! I spilled some Creole seasoning. I just got on the garlic. Ugh. So we're just pressing all this garlic, all the garlic. Do 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 do. This poor garlic press. Never seems like you do. Is it like a regular schedule, or is it like a scheduling system where they give you a schedule and say you're working these shifts? By the way, lol. Because I don't know. I've never had a job where it's like you just kind of sit and wait while they tell you what days you work. Um, and sometimes you have. It's always been a consistent like you work these days at these times, these days of the week at these times. Okay, that's all the garlic. Holy cow. This garlic press has been through it. Rinse it off in the water. It's retail, so it changes. Okay. I thought it was the deli. Oh, no, you work in the deli at a store. That's right. Not at a deli, specifically. Cilantro. Tablespoon of fresh cilantro. Just weird. You'd think, I mean, why would it change week to week, You, you still operate the store. That's probably enough cilantro. That's probably too much. Let's get all the stemmage off. Oh, probably go lighter on the cilantro because I think the cilantro is what messed up my salsa. I got the cilantro yummy gene. No, I don't like cilantro at all. Ugh. For honey milk, just heat a mug of milk with like a teaspoon or so of honey. Sounds simple enough. Is there a gene that says, "Hey, this guy likes cilantro"? Why put it in? I don't know. The recipe call. You know what? We'll put a little bit in. You know what? Yeah. I'm debating. I'm debating. You know what? Screw it. This is crap. No cilantro. Screw you, cilantro. I bought you for this. I paid 79 cents for that crap. Tastes okay to you? Nah, it's not. I'm screwing it. Get out of here. Okay. Okay, so mix that up. So we're going to need, for this, we're going to need to reduce it by half after, For this, we're going to reduce it to simmer. What is this? The Creole? No. This is, yeah, we're going to reduce it. And then for this, we're going to reduce it by half. I killed the cilantro. It tastes gross. Apparently. It doesn't taste like soap. It just tastes bitter. Yeah. Okay. So what else do I need to do? The butter, one stick, a stick of butter in the lime, and then a quarter cup of cream. How much is this? 236 milliliters, a half pint. This is the whole cup, yeah. So a quarter cup of that. So then we just need to reduce all this. So how do I do this? Clear all the melty stuff. Clear everything. Nope. This over here. Still hydrate. You don't want to work? Yeah. People rarely do. I feel your pain. Except not right now because I still don't want to work, but I just don't work. Okay, repeat after me. If you want to fire up the grill, make sure all the burners are turned off. Make sure all the burners are turned off. So in this case, that's this thing. These little you can't really see the knobs, but they're on here. They're pressed up. Got a propane tank. We turn it all the way on, all the way until it stops. Then you turn the gas on one grill and one burner and then ignite it. Now for these, this is funky. Turn it the leftmost, all till you feel resistance. Push it and turn, you feel resistance. That's too far. Hold it for 5 seconds, let's say, and then continue on, make that click sound. That's the igniter. Here it goes. Yeah, a little bit. No. Okay, it's firing. Okay, well I can feel the heat coming off, so that's so you push it in, let some gas through, and then it goes click and it lights. And then you for all 4 of them. I saw the flicker. Well, I feel heat coming from all. Poof. So all 3 of these, we're stirring around. What's that emote? Glitch lit. Now, these burners are all high, which is probably fine for preheat. Keep turning them down to here. This is low. This is high. This is low. Heat. Just keep an eye on it. You probably just leave it up right where they are while it heats up until you start getting. Okay. So we're leaving it up on high to preheat it, but then we're going to turn it down on low. Granted, this is kind of iffy because what we're doing is, I mean, this is more made for a stovetop. This is just a more matter of convenience of not having to leave and go inside and make these and then come back out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna boil these, reduce it down. The honey garlic and the, by the way, our garlic's all gone. Yep. The honey garlic and the spicy barbecue just need to boil down and then they're good. But um the tequila lime is tequila lime cream, which I'm curious about. See how it goes. But smell that. You can smell that grilling crud. So then after this boils down, when it boils down to it, so you stir occasionally, and I'm making sure to keep it close to me so that the handles aren't heating up. The sides. So yeah, the cilantro, I think that's what ruins. Smells like a grocery store, specifically the grocery store break room. Interesting. I don't smell it. I don't smell it. You get your nose checked. There we go. So we'll see if these all start boiling. So the honey garlic here is a wing. I did pull the honey garlic from a wing recipe. The spicy barbecue is I think wings were one of the things it was suggested for. However, it is not. It's just a general spicy barbecue recipe. The tequila lime cream and the um, Creole mustard were just straight sauce. Like they were just like, here's the sauce. You can do it for whatever you want. So we're gonna see how those all stack up to each other when it comes down to it. I don't know why I got a runny nose. Was there? Did I forget the peppercorn? Yeah, I think I forgot the peppercorn in here. Ground pepper. I mean, yeah, it feels hot. We'll see if it'll start boiling these things. Now, these are all the same height. It's starting to steam, so these are all the same height, more or less. So they all should boil at similar rates, I should think. You specifically want to boil down the tequila lime stuff because that boils out all the alcohol. You don't want to be getting drunk on alcohol. So yeah, it's a little really thin because there's nothing really thickening it up. Butter and cream will come later. That'll thicken it up. What? Oh yeah, which one? Which one had cornstarch? Actually, the spicy barbecue had the cornstarch. Quarter. I just need a quarter cup, which is right here. No, quarter cup of water, which is a little bit. Good luck at the deli, kitty woman. I'll be there in spirit. Cornstarch wise, we need a tablespoon. A slurry. You need a tablespoon of cornstarch. So what this does is cornstarch thickens things up. Okay, should be good. Oh, yep. I can see that. Boop. There we go. So we're just going to mix that in. So a quarter cup of water with a tablespoon of cornstarch. You mix that in. And what that helps do is the reason you make it a slurry, you put the water in and then you mix it around there, is to, well, it's because, where'd my whisk go? Oh, it's hiding from me. There's my whisk. So the reason you do that is because cornstarch, I mean, it's very sticky, has a habit of clumping up. So when it clumps up, when you throw it in a sauce or whatever, it starts clumping up. The problem is you can't mix it in, and it only works when it's uniformly mixed in. So you mix it with a slurry to help dilute it beforehand, so that when you pour it in, it can actually get mixed in. Ooh. See, none of them are boiling. This is certainly starting to steam. Now, normally you wouldn't want. You get ready for work. You'll be back later. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be going. Oh, it's been an hour and a half. For some reason, I thought it was only been half an hour. I'm like, what? So normally you don't want to have the handles sticking off the side of the grill or the oven like this, because that's a safety hazard. You can bump it. But if we had the handles over the grill, they would get hot, most likely. Too hot to touch. Just give me a grill glove. People around these parts love to peel out, don't they? Look at that. It's starting to bubble. It's a blorp. We got a blorp. That's what we want. So yeah, starting to simmer, starting to bubble. So we want to boil them down to about half. And then the honey garlic, let me just double check all this. The honey garlic, I don't think needs anything. Yeah, honey garlic. Stir, no. Creole sauce, doesn't need anything. Allow to simmer, stirring occasionally until the sauce is reduced by half. That's it. And then the barbecue, combine everything but the cornstarch. Simmer for 5 minutes until the sugar is dissolved, and then add in the cornstarch. And then simmer. And then the tequila lime, bring to a boil, reduce it by half. So these need to both be reduced by half. This needs to only be brought to a boil for 4 to 5 minutes, but that should be about the same for each. And then you can continue whisking, and then you Yeah, so I'll do this. I'll throw in the butter, whisk it in, remove from the heat, and then um no, okay. Bring to a boil, reduce by half, then stir in cream for 3 minutes, and then whisk in the butter, and then you're done after it's all incorporated. An oven mitt. Yep. Okay, this is definitely boiling. Let's see, how much cream did I need to throw in there? It was a quarter of a cup. Yeah. So the honey garlic and the barbecue are both boiling nicely. But the tequila lime is like, nah. Uh, come on now. I don't know why my droid cam froze pretty recently, I think, but whatever. Yeah, that's the ice water. Yeah, the hard thing about boiling things down and reducing it till it's the right thickness, generally things become less viscous when they're hot. So you heat it up, and then you like, okay, we'll boil it down and down and down and down until it gets thick, the right thickness that you want it, and then all of a sudden you take it off, it cools down, and it's like molasses or honey, way too thick. Dang, isn't oil or isn't alcohol? Doesn't it have a lower boiling point than water? You'd think it'd be bubbling by now. Holy cow! So slurry goes here. So we got to reduce this to half. Reduce this by half, the tequila, and then um, throw in the cream, quarter cup of cream, stir it, simmer it for a bit more, and then reduce it. But it's the only one that's not boiling. What's up with that? Oh, it's starting to boil. Good. It's starting to bubble. The the honey garlic should be finishing up now. 3 to 4 minutes until sauce is reduced by 1/2. It's hard to tell with all the bubbles in it, but it's looking like it's getting there. Ooh, splash a little bit of tequila sauce on the burner. And how long did the spicy barbecue boil over medium-high heat, reduced to a simmer for 5 minutes, or until the sugar is dissolved. Well, all the sugar is dissolved. So what makes barbecue so sweet? The sugar. I like how it's like a shark, little whale. It's like, how are you not boiling? This is the fun part where you just sit and watch water boil, watch paint dry. Now it's starting to boil. I was gonna say, you're the alcohol content one. You're supposed to boil first, right? Yeah, alcohol is a very volatile compound, not in the explosive sense, but in the fact that um it bubbles away, it evaporates very easily. Honey garlic's looking great. It's looking so lovely. I think that the tequila is reduced down to half. Okay, I think it might be time to phase 2 of the tequila. So just a double, triple check. Tequila lime wings, sauce, stir in cream and simmer for 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm taking the honey garlic off the heat. It's getting a timeout. Lots of spicy barbecue. Okay, so for the spicy barbecue, you can throw in the slurry. Oh no. The cornstarch settled out. That's not good. What you can do is put a little bit of the sauce in there, stir it around, get it incorporated in the sauce, and then pour it out. Because cornstarch doesn't really dissolve in water, really. I don't know if it. I think it just sits in suspension. Whoopsies. Got a little spill off the side. You can smell the burnt sugar in there. So we're supposed to boil it for a bit more. The honey barbecue. Oh, I'm getting so hungry, guys. It's almost time for the chicken. Simmer for 3 minutes, and then whisk in the butter. Remove from heat. Okay. Whisk. So that's thickening, that's simmering. And once I think it's simmered enough, I can throw the whole stick of butter in it. It should thicken up. And then I'll set it off to the side, and then we'll start grilling up the chicken, and then we'll see about saucing them all up, and then yeah, we'll move on to the eating phase, and that I am looking forward to because these are looking good. All four of these. All right, so it says whisk in the butter, but like whatever. A whole stick of butter. Whew. Those look like small enough. Yeah, that can do. That's preferable. That size looks good. I was kind of looking at them. I'm like, oh, those look a little big. They look like whole wings, not. But because this is about finishing up. All I need to do is whisk in that. This is looking real creamy. Say, it didn't freeze on me again, did it? Look at that. And real creamy. Where'd my tongs go? Oh, there they are. Stir it all up and around. So that should be it for all three of these. The cream sauce is a little too runny, I think, but you know. I'm tempted to cornstarch that. Hold up, real quick. I'm going to do a quick commercial, but I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So what we're gonna do is, since the I'm kind of afraid that uh, the tequila lime sauce will not be ah, will not be like thick enough. We're gonna put some cornstarch in there and let it boil for a bit to activate it. So we're gonna be whipping up. Nope, don't touch that, Carl. That's hot. So we're gonna whisk it all up to get it in there. We're gonna pour that in, and then whisk that in. So hopefully that doesn't ruin it. So hopefully that'll thicken it up because the barbecue sauce is nice and thick. The honey garlic is nice and thick. Oh, that's real thick. That's almost too thick, if there is such a thing. But it's very watery, which we don't want. So I want to let that boil. Honestly, I'll just set that back in there and let that boil while I grill up the wings. Hey, Gother fan, welcome in. How have you been? We're making some wings. We just got started barbecuing them or grilling them. We're just about to start grilling some wings. And then we're going to sauce them up. We made 4 different sauces. We made honey garlic. We made spicy barbecue. We made Creole mustard. And we made tequila lime cream sauce. So once those are all done, or once all the chicken's done, we'll be tossing them in. Yeah. And I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Yep. I'm going to season them all on our grill. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. These are wimpy. Give me my gross hand. Sounds really good. Well, if you stick around for the next, 20, 30 minutes, we'll transition to the eating phase. And I will tell you if it tastes really good. And not if it just sounds really good. Okay. So what I want to do is salt and pepper all these things. Should have done this while it was still on the plate. Made an oopsie. But I'm going to salt and pepper them, and then I'm going to flip them over real quick. You were playing Dead by Daylight, but with self-care and not letting other people heal you? Oh, you're one of those people. Are you? I actually, I've got a TikTok account. And I made a TikTok just like people like you. It's called self-care. Look it up. Sound. Basically saying like, yeah, self-care is a good perk and it's a handy perk, lets you heal yourself. But the problem is, yeah, when people just refuse to let other people heal them, and they always just whenever they just run into a corner and then heal themselves. You want me to grill all these up? Okay. I might transition over to you then. Yeah, after I do. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking a lot thicker. Don't use self care that much. Yeah, it's one of those. I think it's self care is like a noob trap perk. Like you think, oh, I can I can self care. I can heal myself. That's great. And yes, it is. But yeah, as soon as people get hit, they'll run away to the corner of the map and then heal. And if a good killer will wise up on that, and then they'll just hit you, and then know that you'll be out of the game for the next minute or whatever. Oh, that's probably gonna be hot. Okay, that's thickening up. That's a lot better. There we go. So that's all those off. It was 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 12 pieces. What? Yeah, for the both of us. I was thinking if I just do um one thigh and one wing, or one drumlet and one wing per sauce for me, then I can just transition over to you. That way I'm not I can switch over. So yeah, the plan is I've got four sauces here: honey garlic, tequila lime cream, uh, spicy barbecue, and Creole mustard. Four sauces. So I'm gonna do a drumlet and a wing in each one, and then we'll transition over, and my dad is gonna finish up grilling the rest of these, um, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah. Oh, let's not kick my. So sometimes I know this isn't the best, but yeah. So Gother fan, what's your typical build for Dead by Daylight, and how long have you been playing it? Because you look pretty experienced. Like you seemed like you knew what was going on in the game when we played. Oh, and I saw you on the other night. Oh, here comes the Creole mustard. So here's the Creole mustard. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, this it was really thick. So I had to water it down. Used to play on mobile. Got to rank 4 survivor, like red rank 4, rank 3. Yeah, I saw that Dead by Daylight isn't Dead by Daylight like mobile, like kind of different. Like it's behind on the updates and everything. I know like on Twitch it's I was looking up Dead by Daylight, and Dead by Daylight mobile is like a different category. Like you don't play with other people. Yeah, it is behind on updates. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of mobile games in general. Like I'll gladly pay. It was like $40 on Switch. You're on Switch too, right? Because um yeah, because when you requested to join or whatever, it linked me to your friend code. But yeah, I have no problem. I wonder if it'd be better on PC. But I have no problem dropping the $40 or whatever to just get like the actual experience. Maybe flip it. Flip it good. Ooh. Starting to browning. Rank 2 killer. Yeah, I don't play enough. Like, I don't play Dead by Daylight ever off without friends, you know? Which relevantly there is a Dead by Daylight um red rank 2, I assume you mean. But yeah, there is a Dead by Daylight channel in my Discord. So if y'all want to join that and get that, yeah, I'd be down to play off stream. Oh. You're in the DB channel? Okay. So yeah, if you're in the channel, feel free to like ask me because I don't think many people have it, which is a shame. Yeah, like if I go into server settings, roles, and I go down to Dead by Daylight, there's actually a few people. There's a few people that have it. Yeah, there's quite a few people that have it. Sir Monk, you are not one of them. So yeah, if y'all wanna, yeah, I gave him a check a little bit before. That's looking good. Think they're done? Done? I don't think they're done. Done. They're way light. Yeah, I can see the pink in there. They're not done. Done. Can I get a plate to clean plate? Is that a clean plate? Sweet. Okay. I didn't know if that was the one that you. So yeah, just so you all know, um, if you're ever grilling, make sure you bring a clean plate underneath your cooked plate because the last thing you want to do is take all the meat that you're grilling, put it on the grill it up, and then put it back on the raw meat plate because then you're introducing potential bacteria that was on the raw meat back onto the cooked meat, and that's not serve safe. Your mobile build was any means necessary. Um, kinship, not kindred, body knowledge and diversion. Let's see. Any means necessary is the one where you can pick up pallets, right? I've never used that. I don't have. I was thinking of. I was thinking of like once I get all my perks on Dwight, um, getting UE, getting the UE DLC. Um, because yeah, UE comes with what? Breakout, any means necessary, and um, lucky break, right? Yeah. Because that's cool. Like I play with a lot of people that are a lot more casual with me, and I think breakout would be good to have as well to help them out. True. So one thing, now that the sauce has started to cool down, plan is you can use these shakers, containers. Wow, space. I'm running out of space, folks. It's gonna be more than enough, but yeah, you're gonna want some too, right? Yeah. So what I'm doing, taking these containers, put a little bit of the sauce in each one, and then we'll throw the wings in there when they're done. Shake them up, call them good. Yeah, it's not as thick as I would want it. Butter's starting to separate too, but thick enough. DVD oil is less grindy. Oh, that's good because that's one of my biggest complaints with DVD proper. It's like I've been playing for hours and hours and hours. I don't know exactly how many hours. I need to check, but it's like I have not gotten all of the perks that I have from just the default Nintendo Switch players characters on Prestige 3 Dwight, which is ridiculous. I think I still have to get Nia and Adam, and I have not spent any blood points leveling up anyone past 50. I got Dwight to Prestige 3, and then I started leveling up everybody else. Holy cow. May need to water this down a bit. Yep. Yep. So we've got the honey garlic got reduced a bit too much. So it's too thick. And some Moris from the Blood Web. The Ghostface Mori looks cool. The classic taking a selfie with the survivor. What? There we go. Watered down quite a bit. Maybe a little too much. Ooh. How's the grilling going? Hey, welcome in, Captain. Pretty good. It's going nice. The grilling's finishing up. We're almost getting into the chatting and eating phase. Okay, hopefully, I mean, because Honey gets pretty runny pretty quick when you heat it up. So hopefully when I cool this down, it'll be a more acceptable flavor of runny. You know, the hiccup we've had so far is the honey um, garlic was boiled down too far. Get the Creole here, and I think we'll pour this out, and then I think we'll do the we'll take a break real quick, and then we'll be back. Screw it. I think we'll take a break, and then I'll prepare the wings. I'll toss them, and then show you what they look like in a bit. My dad will continue grilling the rest of the stuff, but then I'll make mine, and we'll be back. Sorry to cut you off, Captain Ultros, right as you came in. So I'm gonna run a quick commercial. Might be a couple minutes before I'm back, but I will be right. Oh God, dang it! No, I won't. Commercial 120. There we go. And we're back. Thank you guys for being patient and waiting, and I'm glad you like the music, Kother fans. So this is the part of the stream in the end where I try out the food, tell you how it came out, tell you what I think I could do better, and then we just sit and chat. So let's just try the drumlet of everyone. This is the spicy. Hello again. This is the spicy barbecue one. So that's good. That's really good. I like this. This tastes like a barbecue that you would, um, that I would buy from the store. Maybe even a bit better. I don't know. Not as sweet. I am feeling a little bit of spice in there in the background, but it's not overwhelming. Okay, then we have the this is the Creole mustard. Let's give her. Oh goodness. Oh, it's hot. Oh. Hey, Halo Klein, welcome in. Oh, that's toasty. That's toasty. Oh my goodness. I can definitely, if I were to make this again, I'd back off on the horseradish. That stuff, you can really feel it. Yeah, it said put less horseradish in if you want it to be not as hot. Rate it 1 out of 10, please. Rate it out of 10 or 1 out of 10. First one was a 9 out of 10. The first one was a 9 out of 10. The barbecue. That was a 9 out of 10. So thank you for Phoenix. This mustard, it is not meant. It was not meant to be a chicken sauce, a chicken wing sauce. It was not meant to be a chicken wing sauce, but I used it as it because one of my viewers suggested it, and I'm all about that viewership involvement. That's a 5 or low. I would like to make this again with less horseradish. The horseradish was overpowering. But yeah, but the burning's gone. So that's good. It's hot. The mustard. The mustard's hot. Yeah. Yeah, you might like it. It tastes a lot like horseradish. So, let me finish this off. Yeah, it's I'm not too familiar with horseradish. So, yeah, it tastes good to start out with, and then the horseradish is just like, "Hi, I'm here." And then it gets too hot. And then um and then it calms down. Here's the tequila lime wings. It's not as thick as I wanted it, so it's not as sticking to it. There's not as much there. This is tequila lime cream sauce. Hmm. The sad thing is, it's not bad, but it's not good either. It's not even there. I don't even really taste it. I don't taste the lime. I don't taste anything. I mean, I'm not super surprised because it's not made to be put on a chicken wing and eat it. It's more made like to spread over pasta. I don't remember. Let's look up what the example for the tequila lime was. So that's it's not it doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't detract from the chicken. It just doesn't add anything from the chicken. So, you know, let's see. Creole tequila lime sauce. Um it has it like yeah, it has it like drizzled over like a whole chicken breast of chicken. So, just tossing it in there, not a lot stuck in there. So it might be a situation where I have to drizzle it over. Um, but yeah, let's go into the honey garlic. This is the one that I wanted. The last one I'd say was like a 4 or 3, maybe like a 4. It doesn't detract. I don't know, maybe 5. Depends on how you're defining it. Yeah, see, that one had it got reduced a little too much. So the honey garlic didn't like it was really sticky, so it wasn't a sauce. It's like thicker than honey. Um, sorry. So I added some water. I think I added too much water. I could stand to be boiled back down, but we'll see. Um, so I didn't get a lot there, but I like what I taste. I like what I tasted. So let's go back. Overall, that's a 5. Overall, the barbecue, the spicy barbecue is my favorite. Like if I went to a restaurant and they gave me this when I ordered barbecue wings, I would be satisfied. So that's cool. Spice is kind of creeping up on me though. Which ones have you had, Ed? Did you like the spicy mustard? Yes, likes the spicy mustard. How is the spice on it? It leaves. It leaves. So, it says it goes down the back of your throat, comes shooting out your nostrils. Yeah, this experience I had with it, I was like, okay, you eat it, and the first 2 seconds or whatever, you're fine, and then all of a sudden it goes, and then it comes up, and then you're like, oh my god, and then it leaves just as quickly, or about just as quickly as it came. Yeah, but I think ASMR. Um, I think the barbecue spice stays longer. It has more staying power. Have you had the barbecue sauce, or was it just the mustard? Okay. Yeah, the barbecue sauce has more staying power, which I think is the pepper, the spice. So I feel like if I ate a lot of the barbecue, it would start, you know, overpowering me. Holy cow! Like I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. No heat. No heat. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can taste it. Oh. Mm. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. and it's gone. Like it's so weird. It's so weird. I assume you heard my commentary. That was the mustard. Yeah, you know, it was like 4 or 5 seconds before the spice kicks in, and then when it does, it stays for like 4 or 5 seconds, and it kind of hurts. Like I don't like that, and I think that's a horseradish, right?
Yeah, it was both the hot mustard, the mustard powder, the yellow,
Yeah,
and the hot oil.
I think this for me at least, I think the horseradish could be halved, and it would taste a lot better.
It's like it reminds me of the hot mustard you get at good Chinese restaurants. Very reminiscent. Put on egg rolls.
Had to take my hat off, getting too hot. Ah. So if anyone was wondering what my hair looks like underneath the hat, there you go.
How many garlic's good though? Like the flavor.
Yeah, I wish it was thicker though. I added too much water. Talking about the honey garlic.
Kilo lime cream sauce tastes like a shallot cream sauce.
Yeah, I can't taste the lime really. Yeah, I'm glad you like the mustard because you can keep it.
Thanks for making it.
No problem.
Yeah, man.
Oh, oh, holy cow! But I do appreciate the fact that the garlic's leaves or the mustard spice leaves. That was I. So recap. Holy cow, it's messy. Just a recap. My favorite. My favorite was. Ugh, ugh, ugh. We good? We can continue. So my favorite was the spicy barbecue. It was a good barbecue sauce. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of spice in general. I don't like pain. I'm funny like that. Um, so I try to dodge things that are spicy. The pepper spice, I would make that again, but with less without the chili powder or whatever it was, the chili powder and or horseradish. I think it was just chili powder. Two of these had horseradish in it. Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, spice from a pepper. It's different than a spice from horseradish. It behaves differently. Um, it's the not the Creole spicy barbecue sauce. It had Worcestershire. It didn't have horseradish in it. Two things had Worcestershire. Um, ugh. Yeah, I like the flavor of the Creole. I think I like the flavor of the Creole mustard, but I didn't exactly have a chance to appreciate it before having the inside of my mouth assaulted. So that was my least favorite, I think. Unfortunately, I would love to make it again sometime, but without the Worcestershire or without the horseradish at all, or with severely limited horseradish. Um, the other thing is, it does recommend that you leave it sit overnight or at least 24 hours for everything to blend together. Maybe it would cut down on the heat. With that, I'm not sure. Um, so that was bottom. Honey garlic. I like the flavor of the honey garlic. I screwed up. Didn't made it a bit too runny. Um, what do we got? We got 300 bits from Sweet Weeby. Hey, welcome in, Sweet. How you doing? How's life? We're just in the tail end. I appreciate the bits, and we got the pride waving pride flag. Heck yeah. Um, we just finished up, as you can see by the carnage here. Some wings. Actually, you know what? Let's shout out Sweet Weeby. Sweet Weeby. Oh, that's okay. I guess it's try that again. Okay, apparently we can't do a shout out. Click on their name and go to their stream. My meal, it was fine. I'm probably gonna get more after I end the stream and clean up. But we did wings today. We did wings on the grill, chicken wings, and um we made four different sauces. We made honey garlic, we made spicy barbecue, we made Creole mustard, um, and we made tequila lime cream sauce. And the Creole mustard was very hot, hence why I'm not wearing my signature hat. Um, but given that I am doing a shout out, I don't know why it's not doing it, but I saw there was a grad party happening sometime. Could you tell us about that? Um, but so spicy barbecue. In summary, I would have had it in. I would have. I would order that in a restaurant. I would. Might be a little too spicy. Might build up. Like one wing was fine. Multiple wings was pushing it. Because I'm just not a fan of spice. Then honey barbecue, it was too thick, so then I thinned it out with water. I think I thinned it out too much. The I if I were to make that again, I would boil it for less time or add less water to thin it back out. Um, and then let's see. Then the tequila lime, I couldn't really taste the lime in there. And it was also really thin. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not meant to be a wing sauce. It's meant to be a like a put it over noodles or a fillet of chicken or something. So kind of doomed to fail there anyway, but it wasn't bad. It was not a negative experience. I know sometimes when working with cheese or creams, if you mess it up and things separate, it just gets gross. But it wasn't gross, so that's good. Um, and then on the bottom was a Creole mustard. I think I like the flavor, but it was I gotta like edit that into a TikTok. Um, because that my reaction there. Because yeah, it was spicy. It was painful. So that's yeah, that's that. Why is my shout out command not working? Hold up. Let me look at that. Bots. So yeah, we're winding down here. Chat commands. Default. Honey garlic. Yeah, that was my choice. I asked my viewers um for suggestions. Okay, let's see if my bot is just not. Come on, Stream Elements. What are you doing? Stream settings. Yeah, I don't know what its deal is. Why it's not. I don't know. But yes, if you would like, I saw Sweet in your Discord. There was something about a grad party. If that has not happened yet, in place of a shout out, would you like to tell us about that? Don't mean to put you on the spot, of course. I'll have to look into freaking getting my bot to. Sometimes it leaves, and then in the past, it's crazy. The bot will come back, and then it will just start spamming like the default say hi command that I give it, and then I'd have to ban my own bot from my own stream, and that's happened before. Um, so yeah, I thought for sure there was like a um, leave slash ban stream elements slash unban stream elements. And yeah, that's not doing anything. Oh well. I'm going to grab more honey garlic. Stay right there. Got to be careful not to dip it too much in the Creole sauce. But yes, I think the honey garlic is my favorite as well. Now, honey is funky because it's very viscous, it's very thick. But the thing about honey is, um, like, if you heat it up, it thins out very quickly under heat. So it's hard to get a good thickness of a honey sauce, which is like you need it to be the right thickness for tossing, for wings, because thicker it is, the more it sticks. So the more honey, the more sauce you get on your wing. Too thick and you get too much sauce. Too thin, you don't get enough. So we'll finish these up, and then I think we'll call it there, and I'll have to look into my stuff. Yeah, honey garlic, it tastes good. It tastes good. We went through so much garlic, guys. I went through like a head and a half of garlic. Mm. And then we got a decent amount of viewers. Does anybody have any um anyone have shouldn't talk about mouthful. Anyone have someone in mind that they would like me to raid? Usually I just find someone, either a friend or someone that's streaming the same category. With blaring their music outside. Definitely could stand to be thicker. Good stuff. Okay. Enough sitting around and watching me eat. It's time to end the stream, I think. So, let's see. I think a good friend of mine is currently doing a 12-hour stream. And if that's not hype, I don't know what is. So let's take a looky look. A look see. Let's hop on the old twitch.tv. Indeed, they are. 12-hour celebration graduation stream. Let's raid /raid seashell vids. Good friend of mine. We did a cooking stream last week together. We made some pumpkin bars. Yes. But before we go, thank you everyone for coming out. If you like what you saw and you are not following, you can feel free to follow to be notified of when I next go live, which will actually be Monday. Of course, no stream tomorrow. Mother's Day cooking stream was moved forward to today. Monday, 1 p.m., we'll be playing Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Hope to see you there. But if you are already following and you would like to check out other stuff by me, social media links are in the description if you're on desktop, or if you theoretically type ! Whatever a platform's name is. If I have it, my bot will theoretically give you the link. But, of course, just showing up and chatting and lurking is enough support, more than enough support for me. But if you do want to support the channel financially, you can do so by cheering, donating, or subscribing. It's free with Amazon Prime. Info on how to set that up in my Discord. In any case, stay safe out there, folks. Get vaccinated /boosted if you are not already. If you are not boosted, don't leave your house unless you need to. But if you do need to leave your house and you're not boosted, make sure you wear a mask. Stay at least 6 feet away from other people and wash your hands often. And with that, we shall continue ahead with the raid. See you next time. Bye.